folks, flipping out here. I'm with old Nipper over here. You remember that old like RCA like sonophone and the dog Nipper? She's like kind of combining sonophone? I'll correct myself later. Old Nipper over here. God, I can't, like, all I keep doing is I keep making up like funny names for her at this point, because if I don't start laughing at the situation, I'm just gonna jump off a cliff. Bridge? We have bridges in Florida. We don't have cliffs. We have bridges. I'm gonna go jump off a bridge. So she's doing her absolute best to make me go bankrupt at this point. Eye infection, and then walks out, you know, between the whole like seizure attack and doctors thinking she's brain dead, and now this stupid eye infection, which most likely will not kill her, but they might have to melon ball that eye out. That's $2 grand. Took her to an emergency vet, $500. The next day, Dum Dum walks behind me as I'm putting on my pants, and as I put my leg through the pant leg, walks up behind me and kick her in the face, and I have to rush into the emergency room again, crying my eyes out, thinking that I just exploded my dog's eye, as they're telling me I probably ruptured it. I've never seen her in so much pain. It was freaking awful. Again, laughing not to cry. We are on our way to the emergency vet to go pick up more medication for her eye. I don't even know what medications that she's on anymore, and what I'm giving her, and when, or why. It's just that many. I'll put up a pic. I will show you what I mean. She takes these eye drops every 8 hours. Eye drop every 12 hours. Takes these pills every day. That's for her heart, seizure, arthritis, and more pain. And that's her medication schedule. I want to say that's not the point of why we're here, but it has a lot to do with what's going on. I'm sure that a lot of you probably haven't noticed. You haven't seen much of me lately. One of the reasons might be that YouTube decided to unsubscribe you. I guess that happens. Might have more to do with that I've been not making videos because Little Miss tests the limits of her own mortality over here. There's 6 different things trying to kill her at every turn, and she's just like, F you, Reaper. After everybody's great reception of the Instant 360 X2, and I actually sold a few, they liked the video, they got good response, and they have other products that I've been dying to get my hands on, and they said they would send it to me. Like this little guy. Oh, this is a camera. This is the camera. It is magnetic. You can put it anywhere. There's all these cool little mounting things that you can use it with and whatever. The main reason why I wanted this one is because they have a dog collar thing that you can put on their back, and it sits there and you can like have dog vision. But Road Cone over here, it is very difficult now to use that mount because of, you know, 300 plus channels over here. Every single wireless go-to comes with this cool little mount. This little mount actually goes onto typically right here or on the bill of your hat, and you can like oscillate it and point it where you need it to go. But at the same time, I might not be able to put the harness on her back, but this will slip on the top of that cone. So let's see how clear the signal is from direct TV over here. All right, well, we're at the vet. Deedles. All right, we're recording. Let's go get our medication. Calm down, back up. Chill, calm down. You jerk. Come here. Where are you going? Apparently that's not gonna work. I found the new way to mount this.
He's 9 point something pounds. Okay.
Deedles. I gotta ruin everything, Deedles. Come on, Riri. Alright, well, now we got Blanche's glaucoma medication. Blanche was a character in the Golden Girls, just in case you were wondering. They're having St. Pete Bike Fest over at Bert's Barracuda. and I ain't got much to do. I got about 3 hours before I gotta get her home before she turns into a pumpkin. What I mean by that is that I need to give her her seizure medication. 1 hour there, 1 hour to hang out, 1 hour back. Should be cool. Gotta work at the Shane tonight because Josh is having way too much fun in California without me. I gotta go do the hard work. Not like I can go anyways, but there's somebody here. I mean, I have to be here. I can't have any fun, so why not let him go enjoy himself for a little bit? Not like he does that too much. Yeah, because, you know, Josh never has fun. Big ass fucking truck behind me. How much do you want to bet that nothing's ever been in the back of that pickup truck? The most he's put in there is probably something from IKEA or for a friend who needed help moving something big. And then he complained the entire time how much he hates being the friend of the pickup truck and how everybody calls him to move stuff. So I'm almost at Burt's and like this popped in my head and I feel like I have to address it, and I hate the fact that I have to address it, but let's address it. Apparently there's a lot of people that came to the camp out and got a little upset with me with the lack of my appearance. I never said I was gonna go to the camp out. I couldn't even go to the camp out again. It's like there's nowhere anywhere that ever said that I was gonna be a part of it. Not that I wasn't a part of it, but I just wasn't gonna be there. The only place that ever said anything that I was gonna be there was Weems, and I had already told him I wasn't gonna be there. And he likes to do this thing where he thinks that if he like forces me, like, or like he backs me into a corner, like saying things like that I'm gonna do it. Love you, Jared. But so they were doing a ride from Burt's Harley Davidson to the campground, and how do I phrase this? So they did the ride from Burt's to the campground, and I was gonna come out here and I was gonna come mingle and hang out with people and whatever, but I had other things that I have to do here, which is why I'm coming here today. The situation that rose was, so I went over to Weems' house, we hopped on our bikes and we started heading to Burt's. Halfway there, his Bonneville started working on one cylinder and we had to turn around and go back home. So turning around, going back home, grabbing his Harley, coming back. We were about an hour and a half late from when we had intended on being there. And again, the situation I'm in, I don't have lucrative time. It's not like I can do everything I can. We left early so I can come in, hang out, and unfortunately, due to the circumstances of the motorcycle incident, I lost all the time that I had to be there and be a part of the situation. Due to the lack of time, I came in and I started looking for the people that I needed to talk to, and they weren't there. So I turned back around, went to go talk to Jared, A, B, C, and D, and then I had to go home and give this one her seizure medication. So I wasn't able to stay, I wasn't able to mingle. The lack of time started having my anxiety go up. I started stressing out because I have to give her seizure medication. So unfortunately, and I understand how it came off and it wasn't intended that way, I was just focused on one thing and my time was at a lack. So unfortunately, the situation was the way it was, and I'm sorry if you're upset with me. That was not my intention. And the reason why I went to Burt's that day is because of this. To pick up some gift certificates for Hanukkah. Yes, Hanukkah is happening this year. The first day of Hanukkah is gonna be Monday, November 29th. That is where I'm gonna announce all of our sponsors for each individual day. There will be a sponsor for each individual day. Burt's being one of them. My lord, it's here. And of course, Odin's gonna be a part of it. But yeah, that's why I came up here that day, to be able to get you guys some gift cards. So stop bothering me. All right, let's get out of Burt's. Let's go back home and get ready to go to work. But before I do, Gunner needed to run and go eat, and Sophia here, yet another Golden Girls character, and don't ask me why I know all of their freaking names. I can't explain it. Needs to take her medicine. So let's go ahead and kind of talk about Hanukkah a little bit more, because it's, you know, I need it to be a little bit more structured this year. So here's how this is gonna work. So Hanukkah runs from November 29th to December 6th. Every night, I'm gonna post a video on YouTube telling you about who the sponsor is and what we're giving away and how to win. Might be some special guests involved. So like day one's giveaway is gonna be announced on YouTube. The following day, I'm gonna go on Instagram and I'm gonna announce the winners of the day prior's giveaway, and then I'm going to direct you back to YouTube to hear the announcement of day two's giveaway and how to win those prizes, and so on. Find out what day one is on YouTube. The following day, go on Instagram and figure out who won. Then go back to YouTube, hear what day two's prizes are, and then the next day and following, figure it out. I hope you get it. Just follow me on Instagram, you'll figure it out. It can't be that hard. Regardless, make sure you tune into my YouTube channel. This one that you're watching this on, November 29th, December 6th. Lots of giveaways, lots of prizes. Most days are gonna have multiple winners. Every day has got a new sponsor. I don't know how I talk these people into giving me stuff. I can't even get stuff from them, from myself. And I'll even have Sputnik over here personally step on everything and put dog hair on stuff because I'm sorry, guys. That's how that works. I shed more than she does. You guys are still here, go away. It's always someone in a freaking giant pickup truck that goes all the way to the left lane and then goes as slow as possible. Always. Every single freaking time. Every time. Why? Why do people in pickup trucks always do that? It is always pickup trucks. Now, it sounds like I have a bias against pickup trucks, and I do. Look, man, you're gonna buy a pickup truck? Because you gotta go to work, because you gotta pick up lumber and haul stuff and, you know, like rough and tough mountain man stuff. I get it. You work on a farm, you work construction, you need a car. That pickup truck has never seen the dirt. That pickup truck has never had a speck of dirt on it. It probably gets cleaned more often than my hair does. I'm gonna get in the wrong lane and go slow. It's always a pickup truck. Just like it's always a minivan that drives like a freaking maniac. And I love following minivans because they drive like freaking maniacs. They're always going 100 miles an hour, and they're always swerving in and out of freaking traffic. And then there's always that guy in a freaking pickup truck going 10 miles under the freaking speed limit. If you don't need a pickup truck, don't buy one. If you're not gonna keep up with the pace of traffic, do not get into the passing lane. Yes, folks, that's called the passing lane, not the fast lane. You go into that lane to pass the guy in front of you who's going slower than you. You do not stay in the fast lane. You go in the passing lane, pass the car in front of you, get back the hell over. That, ladies and gentlemen, concludes my Laws of the Road tutorial for this episode. And I have a feeling that all the anger I've been having towards this stuff lately, it's gonna be making a comeback more and more often, because I'm really getting sick and tired of this crap. I'm also considering making an Instagram of assholes on the road. So